So here's what we're going to do. Composition settings, lock aspect ratio. I'm going to try and double the size of this so we can go halfway out. Understand? So everything's going to be 1920 asterisk 2. Now we're at 4K, all right?
Yeah.
All right. Hide that. Okay, so everything's where we want it to be. Well, I mean, this layout. That's the final layout when we zoom in. So it's the tape. The tape is center, right? That's where it's going to be when we fly in. So this is the part we're transitioning from. We're going to try to get from this tape here to the size of inside here through zooming. And what we can try is I'm going to grab a color from the tape. Okay, I'm going to put it below the tape. When we zoom out and go to the final 2K, I'm going to use this like a dissolve. Okay. So let's think this through. Okay, here's what I think we're going to do. So I'm just picturing in my head. I'm going to try and get this to zoom to scale into there. This is 4K. Then we're going to use an adjustment layer in a 2K composition to make it fit. I'll show you what I mean by that, okay? So if I go, let's say, I'm just going to choose that corner there. It's my position and scale. We'll go forward a couple seconds. Let's say 1.5. All right. Decent amount of time. All right. This is 4K. It is just a quick motion mock-up to try and troubleshoot this. Okay, now the player will come in at a different time. So if this is going like that, around here, I'm going to start fading out my black, okay? I'm just doing a black fade out for this. And then the player. Ooh, wait a second. Let me think about something. Okay, wait. I've got it. Ignore the black. No, we'll keep the black for now. Here's the player. Position and scale. We're going to work backwards. So this is where we want to end up. And we're going to go like that, all right? Make sense?
Yeah.
Now we're going to go here. Took me a second to get there. I should have changed my anchor point, but you know, too late now. Full speed ahead. Let's pretend this is what we're seeing. Got it? So, and then what we can do is let's hide this black.
Well, like right as it was on the table.
Well, even before that. So we need something here. And then that's going to be like that. And the picture will be in there. Okay, so this is the first part. So we're working this through. You know, I mean, that's what lab time's for. And I probably spelled that wrong, but I don't care. All right, here we go. All right, so here's our 2K main animation. We throw our 4K pre-comp into it. Got it? Now we're going to put our adjustment layer and the transform effect in here. We're going to be animating the position and the scale. So this is what we're going to see, you know, as we get to this part. And we're going to start with our timing. So it's 1 second and 12 frames. Like that. This is where we're going to end up. Got it? And let's say why is this not working? Let me see. There's a transform effect. It didn't change up here. That's the weird thing. See that? Okay. This is starting to work. Now we're not seeing the coffee. And the tape player's got to move over too. So I made sure to have both of them selected when that happens. You know what I mean? So they move together. Clearly we overcomplicated it, but see what I'm doing though? Going from 4K to 2K. And then let's see. What we could also do is try this out. So it's going like this. We can, here's what we're going to do. We don't need the black, all right? But here's what we're going to, good. And everything might need to be a little smaller, you know, but we'll get to that in a second. So let's, right about here, okay? Because now we're starting to see the world. So I'm going to jump back over to my 4K. Shine enable that. All right, it's the photo, P for position, and the coffee, P for position. We're going to go to where this animation ends. We're going to work backwards. Empty diamond to add our keyframes. Got it? So this stuff will be out of shot. like such. Then you can continue the motion of this pan. Understand? Obviously, you'll easy ease those and all that stuff. But here's another thing for your consideration. If we're going to be flying over to here and doing alpha mat invert into it, that means this setup at 4K needs to be even bigger on this side. Actually, there is more there. Okay, so let me see something. So we're here. Let's say we hang on it a moment, okay? Like that. Got it? And then we're going to pan over. So I'm at my adjustment layer. Yeah, okay. You're good. That. And obviously we'd easy ease those. And so if this is where we're ending up and we're going to be flying into it, like that. And then we can figure out when we want to start rotating. So I'll click my rotation, go here. Got it, like that. And then I don't know why it moved again. Oh, you know what? Here's why. It's saying that there's another keyframe somewhere. That's weird, but okay. Once we fly into this, we can have the pre-comp. Let's think this through. We're going to want to keep the parallax for the fly through. So at this point, I would try, I'll end the adjustment layer here, add a camera. So we're going to need to have a pre-comp and a pre-comp. You ready for this? This is more fun than I thought it'd be. Okay. We're going to need a 2K pre-comp inside this that's got parallax. All right. I'm going to make it larger than that. Let me think. So here's my 2K. There's that. Okay, let's try this. Wait a second. I'm going to make a 2K scene, okay? And I'll just use simple shapes to mock this up. All right, I'm going to 3D enable all of these. All right. And I'm not going to add a camera because we'll use the camera from the other world. Got it? So we'll also need a background. So I'm going to spread these far out on Z. Background's got to be the furthest. So negatives towards the camera, I'll do minus 2000. And for this, I'll do 2000. I'll hit save. All right, this is going to get crazy experimental here. Okay. So if our 2K parallax scene, let's see what happens. We put it here. And I'm going to parent it to the photo once we have it lined up. I'm just guessing at this real quick. All right, so, mine's a little off from yours. All right, so if I 3D enable everything, see if that's going to break anything. Oh, wait, yeah, I forgot to parent that. So here's our parallax. Parent it to the photo. And then that's happening, okay? So now we're in our 2K animation. We're seeing that. I'm going to 3D enable that. Collapse transforms. Have this start here. Let's try. So now we got to try and line this up with the other camera. See something. All right, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to deselect everything. This will be our marker. Okay, that's roughly there. Okay, wait a second, let me think. I went backwards. All right, so. Z is what we want. Let me see something. That's all 3D. What's going to happen if I hide the adjustment layer? Out of curiosity. Yeah, then I got to get straight again. You know what I mean? Hold up a second. Wait. What if I do myself a favor? Let's see. Where's the rotate coming from? It's coming from here. It's coming from here. Wait a second. So you. This is where the rotation is. So let's just kill the rotation. Make it easier to line up the camera. You know what I mean? See, now we're not that far off. That's the, you always want to simplify things when and where you can. So we're just seeing a tiny bit of that. Okay, so now I need to zoom out a little bit. Pan over a little bit. And we're almost there. See, this isn't in the shot. So this being this tiny little bit off, you can take the time to figure that out. But, so now we're here. And we can, you can figure out that transition. Or, like I said, if we start going, animating this, and going like that, let's try zooming through the photo. Okay, so we're not getting the parallax. Let's see. Let's go here. .4K. In 4K, see how we're seeing the... Oh! I never knocked out that thing of the photo. Oh, geez. I'm a goofball. That's why we kept seeing that color. All right, so that's selected. I'm just drawing a quick mask over it. Long day. Sorry about that. But here you get to see troubleshooting, All right, we're going to want the opposite of that. So instead of an add, we're going to do a subtract. Now we can see that. Now see if this responds to our... You could then go in here and start animating your parallax like so if we had this and you go, wait, 2K. Once this fills the frame, I would have like some way of pushing in more indefinitely. You know what I mean? Like, wait, let's take a look at this. A little bit more obvious what's going on here. So this way we can see if the shapes are getting the parallax on the fly through. Know what I mean?
Yeah.
So here's the big test. You ready? So let's do, let's do collapse transformations. That looks like it might be doing it. So I would try and have collapse transformations on the 4K pre-comp. So we made the tape recorder the size of that on 4K, we use the adjustment layer to position and scale out. Then we slid in the photo and the coffee. I mean, obviously the coffee's not in the shot, but and then we use this camera cheat to fly into there. Okay. So once you're here, but let's see. This is where we're going to really push it. 2K parallax. All right. 4K. What if we put this here and so here we are. Okay, that's roughly almost where that is. So see the difference between the two? I'm going to hide the parallax here. Got it? So we just got the frame. Okay. So if I do scale, position, and rotate of my pre-comp, let's get this to the size we need it. Actually, at this point, if this frame were actually, let's cut that out of there. Why? Wait, let's undo that. Okay. This is where this would be sliding in anyway. So I'm going to trim it there. See how it's not in the shot? Then we could start having it work its way in once the camera came in sooner. So this is going to be a little trickier than anticipated, but the position and the rotation would, you know, be happening with that camera thing. So I would not have the photo in your 4K at all. So this is just the table and the tape deck. Okay. The coffee I would bring in here on that layer. So let's cut that, paste it here, and then, you know, just change the keyframes for that. If I've got both my keyframes selected, I can then animate them that way, so that they line up properly. So say we want this to end up over here. So like that, and then you would just change where the tape deck comes in. Yeah, I would do a 2K layout for the coffee and the, you know, photo with the parallax in it. And then man, that's so tricky.
He was having like the cassette is full screen, and then there's not even like a deck. It would just be like the black screen, and it just falls into it. You like the idea though, yeah, like zooming in.
This does work, and it makes sense.
Yeah, and then
We just got to watch how everything lines up.
and have it drop it into the table. Leave. Just hand over to the photo and like have the photo, like the environment on its composition, have that composition. This current one, have that as like a
I select. I'm selecting both these. So I'm going to try and move them together. That works. So you see how I went to the last keyframe? Look, now you got room for the coffee. It's still starting off in the right spot. Coffee's coming in. Then you can bring in the photo. And this last motion, that's what's messing us up.
maybe try not rotating it, just have it go.
Yeah, I'd have it stop here. Like that.
Just pan over to
Then get rid of the rest of that. That's what's throwing us off. So it's coming in like this, like that. And then you'd use your camera because it's a much simpler shot, the photo, and whatnot. Do you want me to send you this?
yeah.
All right. Have a great weekend, everybody. See how much troubleshooting this was, but we were overcomplicating it first. It's like clear off the desk. So it's just the desk, just the tape deck, then the coffee and the photo come in the 2K, and then we can do the fly through.
Yeah, I'll mess around with it. See what
We made it too complex. Once you simplify it, then you get the results you want.
But thank you though.
Yep, no problem. Have a great weekend.